CCTV, the stairwell that counted backwards. The first thing the cameras taught me was that silence has a shape. In the night shift control room, 4 monitors high, 6 across, silence shows as a still grid, each square a sleeping mouth. When something wakes, the green motion box blinks like an eye. It was a shared site, a half-empty office block in Manchester with a logistics firm on the ground floor, and the US Bank's disaster recovery suite renting levels 8 to 10. After midnight, the lifts rested at G and the stairwell lights went on a timer. I worked with a lad named Connor who kept his crisps in the mug cupboard because the mice didn't tea like China. We first noticed it on a Tuesday. Stairwell count 3 showed the counting lights. Flight C, 9 steps, click on, then off, then on again, but in the wrong order. The peer sensors log said trigger, downward, yet the bulbs brightened top to bottom, as if someone were climbing into the dark. No one opened the door. No one came out. The motion box blinked 3 beats late, as if the software were catching up to a thought. Dodgy timer, I said, and wrote it in the faults book. By Thursday the pattern had learned a rhythm, 113, 126, 139. Every 13 minutes, the stairwell counted backwards and then stilled. Connor rewound, slowed it to 1 quarter. A shadow the color of nothing moved along the handrail, skipping the landings like the weight of a child. When we stepped into the stairwell ourselves, the air smelled faintly of warm dust and old carpet, and I felt, stupidly, as if I should be quiet for someone sleeping. Facilities replaced the timer. It replaced the camera. The numbers kept coming. Sunday night, the bank's team ran a failover test. 7 people in lanyards. Coffees balanced, laughter a bit too loud at that hour. We watched them swipe in on 8F. We watched them walk to the lift lobby and turn toward the stairwell, because that's what the drill said. In a fire, use the stairs. Cam 3 showed the door ease open and a slice of white light hover like a tongue depressor. Then the lights began their trick. 10 lit first, then 9, then 8. The green box blinked, stalled, blinked. One of the bankers, a thin man in a fleece, leaned in to look. Don't, I said to no one, already standing. The failsafe alarm hiccuped 1 note, swallowed. In the monitor's grayscale, the banking team became figures at a puppet theater, shoulders tilting in confusion. The door swung wider. The counting reached her. On me. I told Connor and we ran. The stairwell smelled wrong now, warm dust and something sweet, like paper left on a radiator. The lights flicked as we hit each landing, but the pulsers were a half step ahead, anticipating us, leading us. The handrail felt oddly cold, as if it had just been let go. We found them clustered at the door to level 9, shushing each other. There's someone below, the fleece man said. We heard them run. No one had passed us. I looked down through the center void. For a moment the stairwell looked deeper than a 10-story well should be. The flights repeating like a mirror trick, numbers shrinking. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There is no 0 in that stairwell. Back to the lobby, I said, too brightly, and we shepherded them out, laughing a little, like good hosts ending a party. The lights, polite again, counted the right way. At 3:13, alone in control, I rewound to the moment the door first opened. As the frame stepped backward, the shadow along the rail didn't rewind with it. It held its place for 1 second longer than the world, then slipped down, like a hand letting go. We locked the stairwell that week. The timers stopped miscounting. The building returned to its ordinary shape. But sometimes, when the monitors idle and the green boxes sleep, the numbers in my head tick down on their own. 10, 9, 8. Somewhere a door opens to a floor that isn't there, and something that knows our drills practices climbing into the dark, forever arriving, never seen. After midnight, the cameras don't lie. They just tell you what the building has decided to remember.